Hey guys, welcome back to Podium Pandit. So usually when I plan to make videos, I have a proper script, have a proper format as to how I should make the video. And if it does not come out in one take, I do 3, 4, 5 takes until I get a proper result. But this is one video I probably can't make a script for or even a pointers for as to what I should speak in. This is just my feelings about what happened with Dani and it was potentially his last F1 race, which kind of broke me. And although it was just speculations, there has been a noticeable change where Dani has removed that he's an F1 driver from his Instagram handle, and all the post-race interviews, everything seemed pretty sad. And I might fumble a lot in this video. I might miss few words. I might not know what to speak because I don't have a proper format as to what I should speak. This is just my tribute to Daniel Ricciardo. This is everything I love him for, everything I know him for, everything I respect him for. I personally started watching F1 in 2021 in mid-season when I was at my friend's house, and he just introduced me to the sport. And back then Dani, I guess he was in McLaren. I was personally a fan of Max Verstappen when I started watching because everyone were like, Lewis is dominating and he's not a good person. So obviously, who should you like? Max, because he's the underdog who is yet to win a championship. But after I started watching the 2022 season and the 21 season break to the 22 season, I researched a lot about F1. I got to know a lot about F1, what's happening, what are the specific rules, who the drivers are. I got to know everything about that. But once I started watching F1, I kind of grew my passion and my love towards Dani. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of his media presence, or maybe it was because of his PR. I don't know. I was kind of attracted to the guy after the end of 2021 season, and I had a huge hopes on that guy. Like, he was funny, he was charming, he was sensible, he was everything. But it kind of grew on me. The love towards Dani kind of grew on me very well, and I started rooting for him. Knowingly or unknowingly, I started watching a lot of Dani post-race shows, post-race interviews, his reaction, his previous career, what he has achieved, why is he in McLaren, where was he before. And I always thought Dani is a great guy. He still has a potential. He just needs a proper car. Although, leaving aside the bad decisions he made by quitting Red Bull, or maybe joining McLaren, or maybe even quitting Renault for that matter, that's not what I'm here to speak about. I'm not here to analyze or judge Dani's career. Maybe I can do it once when I'm in a right state of mind, but right now I'm completely broken. Like, I might break down because I was not able to process it yesterday. I tried to forget it. Like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. Once I opened Twitter and Instagram today, seeing all the news regarding Dani and seeing him give a post-race conference kind of broke me. I don't know how I'm going to be able to process this because Red Bull are looking to get in Liam Lawson, and he's their potential candidate. So they wouldn't want to miss on a guy who's probably their future and is going to lead their team after maybe Max. But I wish they gave Dani at least till the end of the season to give him a proper farewell, to give him a proper send off, thanking him for everything he's done for the sport, for the people, for the hope he's given people, like for everything he's done for everyone and everything going on in F1. I know his performance might not have been good. He's not great with his performance right now, but doesn't mean you can just remove him from the seat, right? Like, he's a pretty good driver, and Visa Cash App RV, the car has not been giving him as much as he expects from the car. He's a very late driver, and knowingly or unknowingly, whenever I ride my two-wheeler or a car, I usually, whenever I have to take a left or a right turn, I brake late when I'm like going in full speed. I don't know, his influence grew on me a lot. Like, I do like other drivers. For example, I love Hamilton, I love Leclerc, I love everyone that people love. But whenever someone asks me who is your favorite driver, the first name that comes into my head without hesitation is Daniel Ricciardo. I don't know. In this video, I might be just repeating the points I'm saying, but I just want to put out what I'm feeling for him. The emotions I'm feeling right now, I don't know how I can describe it, how I can express it. I don't have a lot of friends who watch Formula One. Like, there's only a limited bunch of people, and I spoke to a few of them, and none of them were as affected as I am. I know it's just a sport, and he's not going to stay here forever. I understand, but at least let him stay for a duration. He had to stay, right? I did not expect coming into Singapore weekend that Dani Ricciardo's last race. This is probably the last time we're going to be seeing him in the F1 car riding. I don't know what updates the VCAR team might end up giving in the 4-week break right now, but this is just my tribute to Daniel Ricciardo. He's been there for me all the time. Whenever I feel low, I used to watch few of his interviews. It would make me happy. His smile was charming. He was a beautiful person. He's the kind of person I would love to be a good friend with, irrespective of what he does, who he is, or whatever he is. He's the kind of person who would match my personality and match my goofiness, I would say. This is not my analysis or my predictions for anything. It is just me speaking straight down from my heart, saying that I love Dani Ricciardo. I really hope he gets to go for one last season. The saddest part is, I know there are competitive drivers. This is a sport where if you're not competitive enough, you're not going to have the seat. But the saddest part is seeing a driver like Stroll have his seat indefinitely, like because his dad has enough money to buy off the company. He gets to drive in a great car for however long he wants to. But a person like Daniel Ricciardo, who actually has great potential to win many more races and probably even a championship if given a proper car, is being kicked out because of some dirty internal fucking politics. I don't know what to feel right now, how to feel right now, how to express myself. This is sad. Seeing one of the person who made the whole grid have a smile on their face when they see him, or being the positive person, being the one lucky charm of the race, lucky charm of F1, if I could say that. Whenever he used to come, the charisma he used to carry was immeasurable, and the amount of smiles he brought into people on and off the track, related or unrelated to F1, he's impacted me personally in my personal life. Like, there have been many instances, like I said before, I used to go watch Dani just speak, and it used to calm me down. I don't know, he has a sense of brotherly feeling that I feel towards him. I really hope at least once in my life I get to meet him and give him a hug, and I just want to. Okay, I'm not able to get the words out right now, but I really love Daniel Ricciardo, and I really hope he gets to complete this one season. Although, looking at all the rumors, speculations, and the reports from insiders, it seems like Liam Lawson is officially confirmed to drive from the next race in the US. But I really hope people get to see Daniels one last time. He might not score any points maybe in the next 7 or 6 races, but we just get to see him around that grid, laughing, smiling, happy. I just hope he gets to stay for one more season. No hate towards Perez, but I think Dani Rick deserves the seat in the Red Bull to show the potential he has, to get out the potential he has to show. Bro has a lot left in him, and McLaren destroyed him. Can't do anything. Can't go on dwelling about the past, which is already done, and we can't reverse the time. But I hope in the future, if there's some invention where you can travel in time and alter the events that's happening in the current scenario, I would tell Dani Rick not to quit not to quit Red Bull and stay in the team for a few more years to at least contend for the championship or at least to be the top driver in the grid. I really hope he finds a better place. I really hope he continues in some form of motorsports. He is pretty interested in IndyCars or NASCAR. I would start watching the sport for him, just for him to see him smile. I've never seen Daniel Ricciardo cry before or have tears in his eyes. There have been scenarios where he's angry, he's sad, he's happy. But seeing Daniel Ricciardo cry and tears dropping down from his cheeks completely broke me yesterday. I tried to forget a lot about it. I went outside, I was hanging out with my friends the complete day, but once I came back home and just opened YouTube or Instagram or even my phone for a matter, having him as my wallpaper, I couldn't process it. I never thought I would make a video. I really did not want to make a video about this, speaking for 11-12 minutes. I don't know how long I've been speaking for, but I really don't know why I made this, but this is something I just wanted to maybe watch it in the future. This might not get any views, this might not gain any traction. I don't care. I don't give a single shit about it right now. The only thing that matters to me is in the future, if I open this channel and if it's a big thing by then, and if I get to rewatch this video and feel what I felt today, feel the emotions and love I had for Dani Rick, that's more than enough for me. In the end, I used to say like, share, subscribe. I'm not in the mood to say any of that shit. Only thing I'm going to be saying at the end of the video is, I love you, Dani Rick. I really hope I get to meet you one day and give you a big hug and just cry in your arms. I know this might sound very cliche, cringe. I don't give a fuck about that. I just wanna meet you one day in my life. I just wanna give you a very big hug. You are forever my inspiration. Doesn't matter if you don't have a championship. Doesn't matter anything. You are the person who I look up to. You are the person who I want to live up to. You are the guy who made me happy when I was sad. Who made me more joyful when I was just happy. You are reason for everything I have been, I want to be, and I will be. Thank you, Dani Ricciardo. I love you. We all love you. Hopefully, I'm praying to God, I'm praying to all the gods possible that you get to complete this just one F1 season and get a proper farewell. If not a seat in some team in coming future. If this is your last race, I don't know. I would just like to say thank you and love you. That's it. I love you, Dani Ricciardo. Signing off, guys. Meet you in probably a future video where I'm probably in a good state to speak about what happened. That's it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.